Hey, it's Greg here with MaritimeGardening.com, and I'm out here working in the garden, and I got a problem with my blueberries. I wanted to talk about that for anyone that has blueberries, because this is a problem I've been noticing for a few years. Never really took it seriously, and decided to do a bit of reading and understand it better this year, and I thought I'd share that with people. So my blueberries, I've got, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, six or seven blueberry bushes. Last year I moved them, well no, the year before, fall 2022 I moved them. They spent 2023 recovering. 2022 I had a fantastic yield, but all my blueberry plants were in the wrong place. So in fall 2022 I moved them. Fall's a great time to move plants, early fall, like September. Last year they were growing just fine, but they really didn't produce because they spent the year recovering. And I was pruning them this spring, hoping for great things this year. And I kept noticing this, I don't know if you can tell, but these stems with this cracked appearance, right? A healthy stem might look like this, depending on its age, right? It might look like this, or maybe like that, right? Or if it's older, it might have this kind of white look. Okay, and here's some healthy new growth, has that look. Okay, but I've been noticing some of the new shoots coming out of the base and new shoots coming right up out of the ground, right? And new shoots coming out of the main plant having this weird look. And this is a disease called witch's broom. I believe it's a fungus, right? But it has that appearance of a witch's broom. I had some bigger ones, but I fired them all in the woods, right? So they're gone. I think most of them, I clipped them off. I noticed this one down here. Here's a little bit of new growth, right? It comes up like this, but it dies, right? So you have new growth that looks all weird like this, and then it withers and dies, okay? And you might have like here's one coming out of the plant, right? You got a new shoot coming. Here's a new shoot that looks healthy, and here's a new shoot that's diseased, right? Because the plant has that disease, the witch's broom. Okay, so I think almost all of my blueberries have this problem. I'm not exactly sure why. From the reading I did, it suggests that you shouldn't plant them near fir trees. Well, good luck with that where I live, because there's a lot of fir in that forest over there. Right. Fir's kind of our thing here in Nova Scotia, right? We're kind of famous for Christmas trees, things like that. Now, it's possible that I invited this problem upon myself, because some of my blueberry plants are plants I bought that I planted, and other ones are ones where I took the branches and laid them over and propagated new growth that way. And maybe they're not, I don't know if the ones I bought were grafted onto a tough, disease-resistant rootstock, and by doing that layering method, you just lay the branch over, put some soil over it, and have the end of it perk up, and the covered part of the branch creates roots, and you cut it off from the main plant, and that's a new plant, and you can stick it somewhere. That might have made the plants more vulnerable, but I don't know if blueberries are grafted onto rootstock or what. I'm not exactly sure how they're propagated. It's not obvious looking at the base of them to me that they were grafted onto rootstock, but that's entirely possible. It could just be that I had bad luck. It could be that there's fir trees all over the place here. It's some sort of symbiotic relationship where the disease lives with the blueberry for a while, then it lives with the fir tree, and back and forth. Now, what do you do about it? From all the reading the suggestion is you pull the plants out of the ground and you burn them. So it ain't gonna make no blueberry pie anytime soon. So I'm really not sure what to do. What I do know is that I've been noticing these on my plants for 3 or 4 years, right? It's been a while, right? So they've been producing despite having this disease. Now, I mean, what might happen is that, more and more of the new growth has the disease, and so the plant can't, because with blueberries, you have to be perpetually pruning off the old growth and favoring new growth, in a particular way to, you know, get the most out of the plant. It may be that over time, most of the new growth has the disease, and so the plant just can't regenerate itself, and you're in a situation of diminishing returns. That could be the case. I don't know, right? So I know that they have been producing blueberries year after year with this disease. I'm sure that it's not good for them. And it would be one thing if I had a diseased plant and a bunch of other plants that aren't diseased. That's not the case. They all seem to have it except one of them. And if that one doesn't have it by now, it's probably never going to have it. Maybe it's just unique. I mean, I've got different varieties of blueberries here, right? You have to have different varieties of blueberries so they can pollinate one another. Who knows? So I'm not going to bother doing any of that. I'm just going to see what kind of yield I have this year. I should get a yield this year. If I get a yield, I'll wait another year. If I don't get a yield, I'll pull them all and put something else here. Maybe, I mean, I love blueberries, but yeah, maybe not blueberries. Or maybe I can do some research into blueberries and find ones that are particularly resistant to that disease, which is always a good thing to do. I didn't know any of this stuff when I was planting. I've had these for like years, right? I didn't know any of this stuff when I was planting them. You know, I tend to just stick it in the ground and see what happens, right? And then things go wrong, and then you inform yourself, and then you gain your knowledge. I don't know why us gardeners do everything backwards, but it's a lot faster to do things backwards. Kind of like, you know, act first and act for forgiveness later, that sort of thing. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. If you've got that weird looking stuff on your, it's all cracked, and you know, it has a very distinctive sort of orangey color to it, and a crusty, crinkly appearance, right? And always growing instead of like a single, you know, they're always growing in clustered of branches, and some of them are so large that they kind of look like a broom. If you've got that, you've got witch's broom. Read up on it, make a decision what you're going to do. You're going to just wait and see what happens, or are you going to just get them all out of there? It's really up to you. I'm more of a wait and see, because I got all these plants growing. They are growing, the buds are cracking open, so I mean, it's, you know, I fully anticipate that I'm going to get some kind of yield this year. If I get enough blueberries to do something with, then it's worthwhile. If the yield's so diminished by the plant dealing with this disease, then it's not really worth keeping them. And, you know, pull them and move on, get something else going. So anyway, that's my take on all of that. I hope you found this interesting. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, and until next time, get out there, get at it, have fun in your garden. Thanks for watching. Hey, do you like getting free shipping? Then go to Vessies.com to buy whatever you need for your garden this year, and use my coupon code GAVS24 to get free shipping as long as there's a pack of seeds in the order and there's no oversized items. Check out the description box of this video for details. You can buy everything you need from Vessies. They have seeds, fruit bushes and trees, soil amendments, pest solutions, tools, clothing, and lots of other stuff too. So yeah, if you want to help support everything I'm doing here and you like free shipping, and they sell something you need, buy it from them and use my coupon code. Happy gardening!